For the first time since starting my YouTube channel, I have really considered swapping mains in the War Within. So before we get started, I want to say that I have put countless hours into testing each healer on the beta of the War Within, so I know what to expect from each one coming in. I've made plenty of videos trying to help you guys make your decision, but I still have been struggling myself to make that decision. So in this video, I'm going to be talking through my rationale, like how I've led to a conclusion, so that you guys can maybe take from it and make that decision yourself, kind of using my rationale as a roadmap, I guess. But I just want to say at the start of this video, I've never really understood these videos. Content creators saying, hey, here's what I'm going to main, and they get like so many views. I've never really understood it until I became a content creator myself, or I'm at least trying to become a content creator. Hit that sub button. But as a viewer, I just didn't see the excitement. I didn't see the enjoyability of caring about what another content creator was going to main. But now that I've taken a step back and I've put a lot of thought into that, I realize that it does also affect the content that you, the viewer, are going to see for months to come. Like if I main one spec, odds are you're going to see me play that spec a lot more than the other specs for the next few months. So I've really taken that into consideration. I've tried to put my own personal wants in the back seat to try to, push your viewer experience ahead in the priority list. So I don't want to main a spec that's boring to watch. I also don't want to main a spec that none of you guys care to see be played. So I've really taken that into consideration. But let's rewind to back when the beta first came out. This is when this first became a decision of mine. I wasn't really sure if I was going to stick to Mistweaver Monk or if I was going to truly swap. But after testing that first initial wave of testing, I really was considering swapping to Holy Paladin, of all things. I guess the other melee spec, I guess it makes sense. But I also had another really great idea for a video. So let me just tell you guys what that video would have been had I made it. So Pink Pony Club, the Chapel Roan song, I'm sure you've heard it by now, but I was truly considering swapping to Holy Paladin, and I was really considering making a music video. And instead of this video, it was going to be me sitting here watching myself like kind of mock one of these videos, and then I was going to zoom out to myself and say, man, these videos are so boring. What would I do if I made one? And then it was going to cut to me in a field dancing in a monk costume, like fighting other people. I was going to have my local LARP community come out and like help fight with me. But I was going to be fighting in my monk costume. And I was going to be singing that song, Pink Pony Club. If you haven't heard it, go listen to it now. It's like perfect for this. But I was going to get like taken to the ground by a paladin. He was going to break my staff. And then I was going to have to like scramble and find a shield and a sword, block his next swing, and then cut him. And then all of a sudden, my outfit was going to be changed to a pink dress that I have. I'll put a picture on screen. Roast me in the comments. I know, look hot. This was from a couple of years back. I was 11 from Stranger Things for Halloween. But I was going to wear this dress and then start dancing around, singing Pink Pony Club, and like rediscovering all these paladin spells, stomping the ground. I was going to put a consecration effect below me and throwing a hammer at someone, things like that, and just like really enjoying it. But yeah, just after all of the nerfs to Holy Paladin, it's not even the nerfs. It's not the power level that I was really enjoying. It's just how things were working. I really was enjoying how their power was distributed. I was really enjoying, but now I'm not having that same amount of fun on Holy Paladin as I was initially. So that's why I'm kind of have cut Holy Paladin out of the race. So that led me down a path of like still Mistweaver, still in the lead. But then Resto Shaman, you guys, if you've watched me for a long amount of time, you know that Resto Shaman, like I love Resto Shaman. Every time I play it, I just have a great time. The totem build, the chain heal build, and then all of a sudden, that's Totemic Shaman. Like that is being put into the game. It's so much fun. And not to mention, I think they have such amazing utility. They have a curse dispel. They have purge, which is going to be pretty good next season. They also have poison cleansing totem. So I think they really have a lot of tools that just make them a great healer. And on top of all of that, as a content creator, it's just constantly in my mind. If I swap to the flavor of the month healer, would my channel be more successful? And I do think it would. If I swap to Resto Shaman, it would be more successful. Um, but y'all know I'm not. I don't do this for the money. Obviously, if I don't make a lot of money, I'm telling you. Some people think, oh, he's a content creator, he makes good money. No, it's bad. I do this because I have a passion for the game and for healing and for making content for you guys. I want to make enjoyable content, and I want to be enjoying myself while making that content. So it came down to what is the most fun between Resto Shaman and Mistweaver Monk. And the more that I test Mistweaver after the mastery buffs, the more it's just reminding me of season 1, season 2, Shadowlands, Mistweaver Monk. When I first fell in love with the spec where your punches and kicks are just like whopping on big green numbers because of your mastery procs. It used to be ancient teachings, now it's kind of a mix of both. But I'm just having so much fun with that playstyle. And not to mention, they also have a good utility suite, so I'm not going to be like missing out on that. They don't have a curse to spell, but they have excellent spot healing. They just have it all. It's just such a good time. And yeah, I've played it for 2 whole seasons in a row, or 2 whole tiers in a row, I should say. But yeah, it's still just, it has that enjoyment for me. But so does Resto Shaman. So here I am. I'm like 50-50 torn. How do I make this decision? Well, it all goes back to you guys. I wanted to think, what would you guys enjoy, as well as my guild. So my guild posted in Discord, hey, like, what's everyone gonna main? You know, we want to start getting our roster set up for season 1 raiding because we mythic raid. And so far, I'm the only person willing to play Monk of any spec. So it's looking like for the guild, if I want to do that, I'm gonna play Mistweaver Monk. And for you guys, I know you guys enjoy watching me play Mistweaver because I'm just way better at it than any other healer, if I'm being honest. But, you know, as for my plan, so I'm pretty certain that I'm going to main Mistweaver once again. But as for my plans for next season, I fully intend to get all 7 healer specs to 3K IO. We ran out of time in season 3 of Dragonflight, but I fully intend on getting them, and I'm going to start from day like -2. I'm going to start from not day 0, day -2. I have access to the early access like portion of time. So during that, I will be streaming on Twitch. So go follow my Twitch. And I think I stream also here on YouTube. We'll see. But I'm going to be streaming myself leveling all 7 of the healers. Hopefully I can get some of them done before the game releases. And then I'm just going to be grinding nonstop Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I'm going to be streaming on Twitch again. So I really need you guys to come hang out with me because it's going to get monotonous doing all 7 healers, but we're going to be pushing all of them at the same time. Now, for the first couple of weeks of the season, once the raids start dropping and you know the doors start opening for content, I'm going to be grinding my Monk a lot more because that will be my raid main so far. But after that, after we kind of get geared up for raiding, I'm going to be really pushing the IO of each healer. And then hopefully I get that done. Hopefully I get all the healers done. Wishful thinking at about halfway through the season, all to 3K. That's my hope, but we'll see. That series is just the most stressful thing. It's so much editing, so much playing, but it's a lot of fun. I think you guys really like it. And then after we get all the healers to 3K, at that point, I'll make another decision. Do I still want to stick with Mistweaver, or now that all the other healers are the same level, do I want to kind of like finish the season off as something else like Resto Druid, Resto Shaman, maybe even Holy Paladin? I might still make that pink dress, Pink Pony Club video. But that is my plan. Once again, this goes without saying, you guys really enjoy my all 7 healers to 3K series, but it is so hard to make because I have to stream 3 days a week, and then after that stream I stay up till like 1 p.m. cutting down the footage. So it's just a lot of work. So please go follow me on Twitch, hang out during those Twitch streams, and watch those videos. And if you want to make sure you don't miss those videos or any future Mistweaver videos, make sure you're subbed. Make sure you like this video to let me know that you liked it. Hopefully this was not too rambly for you. I know these videos, it's kind of just me yapping about what I'm going to main. That's why I didn't like these videos when I was first originally a viewer, but I see the importance. I know that you guys care about what I'm going to play because it affects your viewership for the next few months. But yeah, that's it. So far, still planning on playing Mistweaver. I really want to get all 7 healers to 3K quick. I say quick, but that's wishful thinking. And then from there, I really want to push one of my healers very high in IO. Ideally, I can get like a top 10 spot on the Mistweaver leaderboard. That is wishful thinking as well, but we'll see. But guys, thank you so much for watching this video. And thank you so much to the patrons of this channel, because I would not be here if it weren't for you guys. Like I said, this is not the most fruitful job, especially being a small niche YouTuber, but I love it, and I love you guys and all the support that you give me. So thank you so much to the patrons. If you want to join these guys, check out the Patreon link down in the description below. There are plenty of tiers. One might be right for you, so go click on that. But guys, I'll see you in the next one. Until then, go follow my Twitch, and I'll see you there.